Hello, what's up mga parts? Kumusta kayong lahat? Panibagong araw, panibagong episode at panibago na namang aral ang ating maripapakinggan ngayong araw na ito. Kaya naman, stay tuned lang po kayo mga parts. Keep the like, comment, and share coming at Taraki TV. And also, thank you so much para sa aming magandang kwentuhan, Cafe Oculto. Located po yan sa Bitag, KM6 Bitag, Latrinidad, Benguet. Ayan. At ang ating, para sa episode naman na ito, ang EM Avila Law Office. Thank you so much. Mga parts, ito muli ang inyong parts, Tigo.
At ako naman ang inyong parts, Ken, para sa Taraki Talks. Sayo. Masarap po ba yung kape?
Oo naman. Basta galing ng Benguet, masarap yan.
Ay naman, di ba? Alright, mayroon ulit kay Cafe Oculto. So, ngayong araw naman na ito, andito tayo sa provincial capital. So, ating titignan ng ating kakapanayamin ang ating guest ngayong araw na ito na isa sa mga haligi. Wow. Haligi.
Haligi.
Humahaligi sa kapitolyo natin dito. Ayan, sa Benguet. Alright, so I would like to introduce our guest for today. Siya ay nagtapos ng AB Political Science.
Yeah.
Wait. Sikat mo't lang mananti AB Political Science din niya.
Okay.
And then, taga-kwan si Manong, taga-Kabayan. So, puro nga ibaloy. Tapos nung around 1998 to 2001, naging counselor din siya. So, public servant siya in Kabayan. But before that, nag-work siya dun sa mayor's office ng Kabayan din for 2 years before becoming a counselor in Kabayan. Pero nga, nagkaroon siya ng hindi na, mamaya na yun. Ayun pala. Tapos, nung 2001 to 2006, bumalik ulit siya dun sa mayor's office as an employee. And then, nung 2005, dito na siya, nag-start na siya dito sa provincial capital as admin aide ng PGSO. That's Provincial General
Services Office.
Ayun. Yeah. Tapos, naging Community Affairs Officer din siya.
Governor's
Community Affairs Officer 2, Governor's Office. Ayan. Shout out kay Sir Likigan. And then, ngayon, at present time, siya na ang Administrative Officer 5, same pa rin, Governor's Office.
Governor's Office.
Okay. Marami din siyang membership.
Ano membership yan?
Mga clan memberships, ganun.
Clan
Tapos
membership.
Eagle.
Clan.
Tapos member din siya ng Eagles.
Okay.
Not actually full-fledged by now. My next month may be our induction. We just finished our organization last Saturday.
Ay, puti
May
initiation.
Wala naman Wala naman kasing physical contact doon. Yan.
Ayan po. So let us all welcome our Manong Camilo Balaw Alumit.
Yes.
Ayan, Manong.
Okay, so may agsapa, mga parts. Okay lang? Or okay, sige. Mas mawawatan da. Yeah, good morning to everyone, mga parts ko ng taga-Benguet. Kasama tayo host tayo for this morning. Hopefully, safe tayo amin. And of course, naragsak tayo amin. Oreno kastuiti mapaspasamak iti pagilian tayo. Not only in the Philippines, but I guess it's all over. So, we are hoping and still hoping for the best for all Benguets. And of course, kami mga taga-Kapitol.
Hello sa lahat ng mga taga-Kapitol.
Yeah, hello dyan mga Kapitol. Yeah.
Lalo na sa
To the president, of course, of our association, mga employees, Sir Charlie.
Hi, Sir Charlie.
Okay.
Yeah. Uy, tapos yung pakape. Kasi nag-start si Manong dun sa Kabayan. As an employee niya, Manong?
Yeah, first of course.
For mayor's office.
Yeah, I entered politics but I was still very young. Kan hantak pa mamwili because I did not grow up in Kabayan. I am a miner's kid. We grew up in the mines. Ijali Pando. So, nagsubli ka tayo sa nga lugar, nagaponte parents mo, nakama mo. So, bigla lang nga.
naman.
Yeah. After graduation, of course, manak ni Mayor then, and then to join his group, of course, maganda. Sino to?
Just after graduation?
No, after about 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, after 2 years, I graduated 88. My first, actually not 2 years, but maybe 3. I tried my first luck in politics 1990. 1991, I guess.
Ay, ubing
So,
tayo.
yeah. So when I was elected as my first term as councilor, I was the youngest in Benguet. At the age 24, become
Wow,
councilor.
wow,
So, DJ. And then of course, to be in politics, I could, of course, langad dayaw, kuno mat ka na. Councilor kung nadawin. Pero realizing if you have a vision of a long-range vision, ag pamilya ka, tapos adutiket mong mapasamak tibiyag mo, of course, I have to settle down in a permanent position.
Yes.
Kaya bagbagaan nga mariti politics, of course, I started my bread and butter in politics. So, in Ghana, I finished my second term. Yeah, I did not pursue a lot because na jay accident ko na napasamak.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
so-
is the injury.
Yeah, this my spinal injury. So, after my rest, hindi na aksidente kami, I have to go, I told to the mayor, please, alanak man as your staff. So,
Hindi na ako mag-run.
and then yeah, so I again entered the mayor's office up to 2005.
Ayun.
And then, looking again for another promotion, greener pasture. Dapat matinig baga there was a vacancy here. So I applied, and then I was called up by the governor. That was then Governor Melchor.
Melchor.
Yeah,
Yes.
I remember Governor Melchor.
Yes.
He's the appointing governor during my first employment here in Capital. Well, so yeah. May ka nag-report kung na naman piyaman. So,
Adi win. Sa pwede.
yeah. One sir, umaya ko nanak sa DI. Up doon, then of course, staying at the GSO for about number of months, and then I was detailed then at the tourism office. It was then the time nga kuangay basit petty staff in the tourism office idi. Kat about 3 or 4 staff only. Piman idi 5 basit lang.
So ngayon lang medyo
a lot
nagkakaroon
of tourism activities before. So Ma'am Claire, who was the tourism officer, of course knowing me, the tourism officer of Kabayan, when I was in Kabayan, in Paditil Nakpiman Ijay tourism office, helping her, helping her in the activities of the tourism activities in the province of Benguet. And then, of course, Damanti Bakanti. So everybody's looking for promotion.
Yes.
That's normal in the government service. Okay, so di ay nabakanti di jay community affairs officer 2.
Yes.
Because there was a promotion that was in the position occupied by Sir Brian, our administrator now. And then Playak, luckily that was in the time of the former governor, Congressman Fongwan. The late congressman, and then Adamang Tibakanti, the administrative officer 5. Eto na, until my present position.
Yun yung pinakamataas na posisyon ng
Admin. Meron pang isa, yung SAW, the supervising. Supervising.
Administrative office.
Yeah,
Ayun,
may isa pa.
pala.
May
Ayun.
SAW.
Diba? Pero,
Go on.
going back to your background gawin manong, which is AB Political Science, inya? How would you differentiate kaya politics before, during your time, and then politics now?
It was has a very, very wide, nalawat di diferensya na. Dakkel di diferensya na. I mean, when I entered first politics, I only spent about 50,000 pesos. Yun.
Wow.
Mga bakaidayan, 50,000 pesos. During the next election, nako, you have to spend a lot of, amoy matan, yeah. So, the difference is you've got to have a lot of money in order to, actually to win. Ibagat yun to win. Or maybe ibagat yun, of course, plus your popularity. The factor there is, as nga talaga, the money speaks well when you are into politics. So I guess that is the reason why a lot of, badis maya ka nga piman, you wanted to serve, here you are, you wanted to serve, volunteering to serve your own people, but if you don't have money, sorry ka na
Yun
lang.
din naman.
Butante ka na lang. Oo. Yeah, so, and of course, dapat siguro na duma. I guess the jeti ko, pinaka-main nga difference sa iti politics before.
Was there even a time you tried or you decided na I still want to go back to public
Yeah.
service?
Up to this time, I wanted to.
Oh.
Yeah, during the last filing for for this year's election, I wanted to, and of course, my kababayan wanted to convince me to join the group.
Okay.
Idi damagat kin, of course, I still respect ang pakadak kin ni Governor, being my boss, and the boys. Apay sigurado nga mga baka, kung ano. So nga, nagpanunutak. Niya. So, sayang ba na ito position nga panawam
Because
ko
you
na.
have to resign.
Yeah, you have to resign and then file. Or else, basta nag-file ka, automatic resign ka na.
Oh.
Kaya, of course, with due respect, you have to inform your supervisor or your boss nga, I have a plan of this. Ito nga, di baga ko na nga, apay sigurado nga mga baka. Panana, so, I was thinking, in my mind, I can this time.
Yes.
Medyo amudan, talaga po magkabayan. I've been working with them. Of course, with another office dito, doing activities in Kabayan. So, I think all the while nga, pwede na siguro makapasok ako. I was in trying to go back in the council. It's municipal councilor.
Okay.
So this imposition nga di pinanawak mo't lang idi. Of course, ay bagada nga, why not mayor or why not vice mayor? Amunyo mo tirason. So kandi di ba? I don't have that much. Diretso. Well, I have that much. Tulungan nyo siya. Mabalin ko na. Yeah, ngam di dyan. So, kung so the governor, convince me nga, maybe next siguro. Next siguro parang, okay sir. So, yeah. I did not already persist on filing.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's better din good decision din
Yeah.
for
And of course, my family too also.
Right.
Of course, you have to convince your family na mawan ko na madi. Agpaka ka lang ti baboy mapipiyapay ko na.
May nagmula Kaya going na tayo doon sa pag... Ay, by the way, Manong, how is your overall health naman having that spinal injury before?
According to my medical doctors, that will still be there until... It will take time ka, no? Actually, tatangay ko medyo dapat lang dati half, what you call that, how do you... Dumbness na tikuan. I cannot actually feel the pain nga kung ano, tudo ka makasayawan. So, half gamin dito ko. It's half maapitan edi because it's 1 in 2. What you call it, one
I'm not sure.
1 in 2 edi baba. Kat affected na kat dito
Leg area.
ito leg area one.
So hindi ka pwede sa mga extraneous activities na
Carrying load of more than 10 kilos. It's not actually allowed.
limitations.
Yeah, may limitations.
and then kahit siguro magbuhat ka nung kailangan may mga positions ka din.
Yeah. To be careful.
Yes.
And of course, with my body weight now, sutin may sa. Yeah, I have more than 10 kilos
buwan na
over.
po?
Manong, tayo unboxing.
Okay.
Handgun.
So, DJ.
Ay, oo nga. Kasi nga
Pero
spine,
okay lang
very
yan, spine.
dangerous
Oo,
din
oo.
yun eh. Nakabilang tikon? Bakan or?
Yeah, hindi ko. And then, ikatmut lang.
Puntahan natin
Correct.
yun. Kasi syempre, at a very young age, you met a spinal injury. Syempre, siguro you have, at that stage nga, very disappointed ka or
Oh, yeah.
frustrated ka during that time. Kasano ka ngayon nga nag-cope up? Kasi syempre, baka nalimitaan ti amin nga activities mo, idi, as a very young person.
Yeah, actually, when I was still in the hospital, actually, I just learned it after when I get out of the hospital.
Ha?
Tay bagadagan ni misis ko nga. Once nga hang ag-cure nila kay mo, agkuti after 1 month, hindi nga sa hospital. Tapos siyempre, ganun lang talaga siya eh. Wala. Nakaida lang because spinal nga.
Yes.
Ibaga kaya mga, you prepare yourself as the wife. You have to understand once nga hanak nga ma-cure is vegetable. Hindi magbaga na hamad ka na kumatos ng vegetable.
Yes,
so nung mamuk-amuk nga ko, I have to get well kasi ado ti planok ti biyag. I want to serve my people and then ado ti ket ko mapasamak.
Yes.
So during the night, banbantayan sa hospital. Actually, tanong banbantayan kanyak because when I have to move left 30 minutes, right 30 minutes, center, yeah, you have to spinal injury, you have to have with my big body. Adati bantay kong talo o duwang lalaki during the night and during the day. Well, so adati movements nga masapol nga surutem. Prescribed of course by the medical doctor. So I have to move andang amo nga nurabi nga nakatulog di bantay ko. Slowly I have to bumaba pa di bed kit di awan igamak amin di gadgets nga nakabitin kanyak. Just to move lagamin kasi mabur kamot ijay bed mo. So in my mind kaya ko na. So I guess that's one thing that makes me different from other persons nga.
You're persistent.
Yeah, you have to really do that otherwise. Actually, duwati nakagidan ko din na ospital. Dinadungpar, if you remember, that dinadungpar na Kwanti Philippine Rabbit along Marcos Highway that time, na babae nga estudyante di SLU because I was hospitalized at SLU.
Yes.
Nakagidan ko, I have the same Dr. Cariaga, kat istorya na kinyak. Don't be like diya may isang pasyente nga because he's the only child, mayaman, anak ng mayaman. Kaya ayaw nang mag-move, anak ano kahit nag-exercise because I have my rehab, I have my practice 3 times a day. One in the morning, after lunch, and then malumngay.
Oh, so
I have to walk in the aisles of that SLU hospital with crutches. Different crutches pa hangal papada, natuksukat ang di crutches ko every month. Ada di quad cane, ada di ditoy. So ganun talaga, I have to be persistent. I guess that is the reason kunakatay nga because of my intuition in life. Masapol nga maagasan ako. I do not like to be that bedridden. So nga, I did mo out the hospital, nag-istorya mo tani bakit. Baga na nga, actually, I was told by the doctor na I have to prepare myself. Once nga ka nga ma-cure dito nga you have to really stay in bed the rest of your life. And of course, di ko nang tatay, you're asking me that what makes me
cope up.
Yeah, cope up. Of course, this is nga rod, pigsaan mong tinakom. You talaga nga, kaya to. Oh.
Help yourself.
Yeah, help yourself talaga. Kasi no awan nga katawan eh. Tapos all the while nadamag ko dyan nga talaga kanong siyempre nung hamagasan ti spinal injury talaga mo tulungan ti bigyan kat dati deformities.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Di kagidan ko nga sa kanatinag nga babae until now nga kat still using crutches. Agbanpada kami, L1, L2 kanyak, so na is 3 and 4. So, masabsabat ko nagawin ako sa kabay, nakakasta. Binmasit niya may isang leg. Saka na.
Tahan nga ma-exercise na.
Yeah, I don't know, padpada mo ti na hospital kami matnaduang, but not SLU kami ni Suna.
Yes.
Sa Baling Hospital, no need to mention the hospital ng until now kat ko hangpi mga naagasan. Because they did not went to a hospital during the Remerson hospital because they believe more on superstitious cultural practices.
Kan herbal.
To the point nga di ipanda ka nun ti hospital naladawan. Hanga hindi na siya lumit na yung isang paa. Yeah, actually.
Kaya priority pa rin niya labang katalaga ni medical expert.
Kasi spinal injury is not hangak pa din siya.
Ang na-joke din.
Yeah, that's not a joke nga kuhan.
Superman, di
Yeah.
ba?
Lalo na
Minsan
yung mga
spinal
na-aksidente, no? Sabihin na lang natin, lalo na yung mga na-aksidente or mga nahuhulog, they really have to go to hospital and have to be checked.
Yeah.
Kasi hindi natin alam.
And actually, important din ang magpa-check up, di ba?
Oo naman.
di ba?
Kaya,
Annual check-up, mga
yeah,
ganun.
kaya nga dito sa Capitol Days, we have our annual check-up.
Di
Yeah,
ba?
yearly yan. Yeah.
Di ba, direct? Ay,
Pinapasa.
di ba, Brendan? Mga parts namin, si Manong natin, hindi lamang siya employee ng provincial capital, pero meron din siyang mga ginagawa like nagtatanim din siya ng cacao,
Eto nga.
dragon fruit, and everything. So how did that
Lemon.
start?
Yes, sinong impluensya mo?
My first livelihood activity is actually swine.
Sorry.
Baboy. Yeah, because when I was in Kabayan, there was ano yun? May mga projects given by the government through you remember that after the earthquake that struck Kabayan, Bukod in Itugon, may na-form of course na special EU-funded project that is Cascade.
Naikanda
So,
mix per
dati training and conduct daw for swine raising and management. So I volunteered myself. We had our almost a month training in Lipa City, where you can find the international pig husbandry. Yeah, doon nangyari yung mga courses ng international kasi may mga classmate kami ibang bansa noon. So, swine management. So meaning, kasano nga agpaadu, kasano nga agpaanak. Okay. Basta from fattening and raising and then dispersing yung mga swine. So that's my first activity. So I applied that. I built my own piggery. So I have my own piggery.
Until now?
Until now. Until now. And then, of course, now I was here. No, that's on my, from my pocket, of course.
I mean,
Yeah.
Sponsor daw siya.
Okay. Pag-usapan natin yan.
Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. And then, of course, dito, when andito na ako, may mga programs kasi ng agriculture office natin. Being, of course, the being office in charge and of course, in mga ganyang activity. Nagkaroon din ng training ng cacao. So, cacao, actually, I am a cacao doctor. You have to have the training mga almost a month sa Davao. Sa Davao. Nung natuloy kami sa Davao, to become a cacao doctor. Meaning, yung management na sa kanyang kasano agmula, ag-specify dagay species na iti cacao. So, we had the training. After the training, of course, we were given seeds to plant. Given, of course, by our provincial agriculture office.
Pero Manong, for the seeds na itatkuan, trial and error ba? For example?
Yeah, of course. Kasi first time mo. So, may mortality doon. So, may mamamatay. So, we were given 50 seedlings. Ngayon mo lang, Ijay. And then, of course, nakaala ka man ng mayatip mo, makaala ka man.
Another set.
Yeah. So, I planted it in Kabayan. And then, of course, the others, of course, were distributed to our neighbors and our relatives.
How is
Kasi
it?
you have to have...
Di ba malamig sa Kabayan?
Not really in my barangay, not really, because we're along the Agno River. Mas malamig, mas mainit along the Agno River. So, we're not in the upper side of, upper portion of Kabayan. It's below the Agno River.
So,
So,
talagang
okay yun. So, kasi kung limited ang space mo, you cannot plant all that hundreds of cacao kasi may spacing siya na kailangan. Mas nauna silang may distancing kaysa sa pandemic. Oo. Kaya 1 meter pa nga talaga you have to maintain 1.5 5 by 1.5 meter kasi magaganyan yan. So yun, try and error talaga. Nagbubunga naman ngayon and then to add up of course is Kasi nung uso-uso ang lemon, you have to also, agmulak man mo ti lemon. Kasi hagas ka no iti pandemic na ito lemon. So, yeah, I ordered again seedlings na lemon. So I planted a lot, about 100 seeds of lemon. Yeah, so of course in our little backyard farm. So yun ang during weekends when I got home to Kabayan. Yun. Isuti, yeah, pagbisbisaan. So nga din when I had I contacted my positive COVID, I had to rush and go home ta. Mamaya to rin jayak nga quarantine tapno logo bulak pa to do. Yeah, so when they called me, ayan mo ta may sunduan si ka. Apay, sir, positive ko doon. Adakon Kabayan. Sorry, Adakon Kabayan. Yeah, so that's how really I wanted myself to be busy.
Pero manong, for the quality of cacao, ano yung quality ng cacao dito sa Highland, planted here in Highland and then planted sa
Crolio ata. Crolio. I guess may mga species ng cacao na mas maganda dito, mas masarap ata yung taste niya. Yun yung nire-recommend ni Dolce. Na hello Dolce. I want to taste your new product. Yeah, may new product siya ngayon. Actually, she's the one nag-i-inspire din sa mga taga-Benguet. Kasi yun na ang business niya, yung chocolate Dolce. So, kahit na piman mga natiro product dito yung Benguet, other than getting from outside. Kasi, basit piman lang ti Benguet pa lang kakao.
Wala masyado.
Walang masyado. So, gusto niya, dito makukuha yung raw material ng kakao. Yeah. So, at least may love din siya sa taga-Benguet.
Okay. That's nice.
Kasi nung una, kumukuha siya outside Benguet. Yung kung saan nakakarami yung mga cacao seeds. But now, lahat na ng munisip, at least, of course, except Bugias. Kasi malamig sa Bugias. Medyo, the other 12 municipalities are now into cacao propagation.
Well, although it's still starting for now.
Yeah.
Struggling, no?
Yeah.
Siyempre,
Kasi
iba pa rin.
late na tayo nakakwan ng mga ganyan. Kasi kung ang arod, we are into vegetable industry.
Flower.
Yeah. So, parang sideline lang muna ang mga yun. Pero there is something there.
After years, let's say 5 to 10 years siguro.
Yeah. When.
Basta nagmula ka tata.
Dati apitom.
Yan. Medyo matagal lang talaga ang ROI nun eh.
Oo naman. Cacao and lemon has 2 years after.
Yes.
Wow. Mula tayo, hindi ko.
Basta dati hectares mo, okay na yun.
Yes.
Mula Panday airport.
Yes.
Gamin di fruits na it will take nalawati magmulam.
Oo.
Yeah, because
Yung social distancing.
you have to maintain social distancing.
So if you have a very wide land na hindi mo masyadong maasikaso.
And of course, and with tubig.
Yes, with tubig.
Importante yung irrigation. Para di ka mahirapan. Kasi ang kangagos iti kilometer away nga. Host, tidalom.
So ayan na mga cards natin. You see, from a politician and then an employee, tapos nagpa-farm din. Grabe. Amidst din experience ng spinal injury and you can see here the courage naman of Manong in fighting that injury. Tapos naging independent din siya, right?
Yeah, kaya mga parts, be persistent.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So last na lang Manong, what could you advise naman our young generation now?
Yes.
Who are watching us today?
Young generations. I-define natin yung ilang taon yung young generation na yan.
Ka-age ko po. Ka-age ko po.
Yeah.
Uy, by the way, ang audience natin Manong is from 18 to 35 kasi.
Okay.
So young pa rin yung
Young pa rin.
35.
Well, they're way beyond 35.
Go ahead, Manong.
Maybe one is, of course, you have to get the courage of independency. So, sabi ko to kasi, of course, we will not always look up to our parents. Time will come na dapat masana din tayo magtrabaho at our own. Para you can live up to your visions in life na gusto mong i-pursue. Yun. And then of course, huwag natin kalimutan ang continue loving the culture that we have started. So again, sabi ko kanina, I love culture. So ako yung isang lumaki na na-witness ko yung importance ng culture sa isang community.
Yes.
That will bind, of course, the people. Kaya yun, you have to appreciate the culture. You have to practice the culture. So mga youth ngayon, dapat yun ang isa. Kasi nakakalimutan natin. Kaya nga, pag andan yung, you attend a celebration of wedding. Mo intindihan kanyang jaulas na tartarayam, hanayam. Tartarayam jaulas. So,
Alam mo ba, magsayaw na?
Oo.
so, tapos yung etarayam jaulas, you have to practice the dancing. Just like, I don't know, consider natin, parts natin, Kurt, is marunong magtayaw yan. Pero ang alam ko, marunong yan. Okay. Yun lang isa siguro.
Magbabahagi.
Yeah. Do not be shy of showing off your malalaking muscle na kwan.
Pinaghirapan natin yan.
Yan. Also, yun, loving yung culture, appreciating yung culture, and then of course, learn to live with it. And then, isa pa siguro is of course yung let's always look up to practicing yung mga ginawa ng ating mga previous leaders. Yan. So, because maging inspiration sila sa ating community.
Yes.
Yeah, so I guess yun ang isa na dapat natin hindi kalimutan. So, umalat siguro yung talon. Yan.
Taraking
Pwede
Taraki.
pa
Yan. Okay.
Ayan. First Brendel.
Well, I really agree with him. Lalo na ngayon sa mga kabataan kasi medyo nakakain ng sistema ng Western.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
now, K-pop.
Exactly.
Kaya medyo nakakalimutan na talaga yung ating kultura. Even the dance nga eh. Kung minsan, hindi na nila alam yun. Kaya sila tumatakbo kasi di nila alam. Yun. And yun, so mga parts, let's go back to the basics.
Exactly. Learn the basics. Dahil dyan, maglalaro kami ngayon ng
5 words.
ikalimang
ano? Limang salita.
sige.
Sige
Babaan
pa
na.
eh.
Go ahead.
Napaka-komplikado mong buhay mo eh.
Naku, mahirapan ako dito
Ready
Oh,
na
Manong.
kayo?
Sige. 5 words tayo ngayon.
Okay, sige.
Alright, si paring Brendel muna.
Okay po. First word, office.
Office? Office? Describe ko yung office?
Just one word.
One word.
One word lang.
Naku, parang presidential na to Office. Clean.
Next.
It's nice to have a clean office. Next word naman natin is signature.
Signature?
Go, man.
Yeah, signature. Signature. Okay.
Oh,
It should be clear.
clear.
Yeah, clear.
Clarity.
Yeah.
Okay, next one, farming.
Livelihood.
Alright. Next word naman natin is cacao.
Delicious.
Oh, delicious. With feelings.
And the last word,
Taraki, mga parts.
Kurt.
Yeah. Si Kurt lang, sir.
One word kung tayo gamin eh. So, lahat tayo
well,
Taraki.
pwede naman.
Yeah,
Oo,
okay,
naman.
sige.
Taraki tayo.
Direct.
Okay.
Tuwag-tuwag naman yung direct namin.
Ayan po mga parts namin. So, natunghayan natin. Wow, natunghayan talaga. Natunghayan natin naman ang life struggles ng ating manong ngayong araw na ito, right?
Yes. I hope meron tayo na namang nasagap na panibagong lesson at panibagong inspirasyon galing sa kanyang mga kwento. Napapasarap talagang kwentuhan natin kapag kasama natin ang kape. Galing sa Cafe Oculto. Maraming salamat.
Okay.
And of course, thank you also for this day's episode from EM Avila Law Office. Yan po ay located sa Bucanag Street, Baguio City.
Ayun, Bucanag Street, Baguio City. Alright, so dahil dyan, Manong, pa-plug na lang ng inyong mga Facebook page or
Oo nga, no, baka may
yung mga
activity kayo.
activities kasi
Okay, so in behalf na lang siguro for the Provincial Government Employees Association, of course, we have still to comply with kung ano yung this of course in relation to itong pandemic natin. I guess lahat ng mga employees ng Capitol, we have to comply with memorandum order of course from our Chief Executive na dapat po tayo vaccinated. Yeah, because kailangan natin to kasi alam naman natin na if you want to stay safe all the time, of course, sabi naman ng ating mga medical practitioners, we have to. And of course, we will follow, of course, the standard public health protocol. So, yun mga kapamilya ko, kapuso sa Kapitolyo, na ang Benguet, of course. And of course, regards to our provincial officials, headed, of course, by our provincial governor, Dr. Melchor Diclas. Okay.
Ayun.
Yan.
Uy, Manong, we are, yung health nyo.
Yun na nga.
Iba kayong mai-share sa ating.
O Nan, mamaya pasyalan na natin yung garden
Yeah,
sa
of
bayan.
course. Pag matapos-tapos na rin, kung may fish pan na, may, para bibingwit kayo, iluluto nyo, gano'n. Gano'n lang naman yun eh.
Gusto ko yan. Woo! And ayan na mga parts. Hanggang sa muli, don't forget to like, comment, and share our page at Taraki TV. Ayan. This has been your Parts Tigo.
And your parts scan for
Taraki Talks. Bye!
Goodbye.
Yeah.